Friends, I bring you greetings. This is your friend Roger Kelly on a Thursday afternoon, bringing you another newsletter, another video copy of my report, the leadership report. I just want to say before I read this that again, this is part of my electronic newsletter that goes out every week, goes out on Monday mornings at 5 o'clock a.m. You can sign up in the link below. Whichever platform you're watching it in, if you'll like it and even join it, whether it's YouTube or Facebook or LinkedIn, you'll be notified when I post things. So I'm going to get right to the letter today. I'm titling this newsletter, the report today, is How Intuition Saved My Life. Or really, what I'm asking is, intuition going to be necessary, and could it possibly save your life in the future? How intuition saved my life. About 5 or 6 years ago, I was sitting alone in a booth at a restaurant that I frequent. My appointment had left, and I was reviewing my notes because I was headed to speak at an association luncheon. I had a couple of hours and the restaurant was quiet, so I decided to study for about an hour. All of a sudden, a thought came to me to leave now. I've learned that when I move intuitively to cooperate immediately. Without any logical reason, I got up, paid the check, and left. As I drove around the building, because it was one way, in parentheses, I came to the window booth where I was sitting. An elderly lady driving a car had inadvertently pressed the gas pedal instead of the brakes, and her car ran over the bump stop, jumped the curve, went through the grass, through the hedges, and took out the wall and the window along with a couple of booths, one of which is the very one I was sitting in. The car was literally sitting in the restaurant. I would have lost my life or been seriously injured had I not left when I did. Only about 2 minutes had gone by from the time I got up from the table and when I came upon the scene. Do I take the COVID-19 vaccine or take my chances with getting the disease? A storm of fire is approaching. Should I evacuate or stay? Should I invest in this deal or pass it up? This person seems very nice. Should I say yes or no when they propose? I'm uneasy about taking this trip. Should I go or should I stay? And the list goes on. We are going to face increasingly challenging and even dangerous situation for which the government, leaders, and even family and friends will have no answer. It will become increasingly imperative that we have an unobstructed relationship with our own intuition. Consider these things. You need consistent times when you are quiet and unperturbed about anything. Also, this is also a great time for prayer, inspired reading, and or meditation for self-cultivation. Finally, what helped me tremendously are the principles I've lived out, which I share with you in the 8 Pillars of Lifetime Sanity, which is available for download today at www.rogerckellygroup.com/store. The report this week is a little longer than normal, but I think you'll agree with the significance of the subject matter. It is worth a couple of extra minutes. Thank you for your time. Be safe and have a great week. Grace and peace, Roger.